Speaking with Jameela Ali.
And who is Jameela Ali?
Well, right now Jameela Ali is the author. She's been the musician. She's been the educator. So I stopped, put a halt to it, so I'm writing now. The name of the book is Black Eyed Peas for the Black Soul. And what it is, we've heard of chicken soup for the soul. But I think Black Eyed Peas does us a little better because there's a tradition, as we all know, on New Year's Day that even here African Americans celebrate by eating black eyed peas that day, which is supposed to bring good luck or make you prosperous. First, I would say, of course, get out and get the book. And secondly, I think that we, as African Americans, are short on our history. We need to learn as much as we can because that builds pride, and especially to young people, but I teach, and a lot of the kids, they don't understand the importance of knowing their history. All the other, but once they get into it and find out, but you got to have it up there. If you don't have it up there, it's not going to do anything. We can do it word of mouth, but that if you don't know your history, you don't even know how to fight back. So I think that parents, you learn with your children. It's important. You learn, your children learn, and they continue through the generations because we've got a big gap there.
Can you give us an excerpt from the book?
Yes, I can. I have one that is called Blackbird, Take This Message. And what it is, basically, this blackbird is supposed to be the bird that flew across the ocean as we came here. All of it isn't about slavery, but this is one that I particularly like. Bird of greatness, spread your beautiful black wings. Soar high to the land where we were once queens and kings. As you fly across the Atlantic, touch down on the motherland. Let my people know how strong we will stand. On the bottom of this ship, so many things run through my mind, as these chains around my body keeps me confined. Blackbird, take this message if you can, back home to my family, who is missing me since I was captured on the ocean sand. Tell them I'm going to make it and remain strong. Even the slave catchers know capturing us is wrong. I've been separated from my village tribe. The brother lying beside me knows not my language nor scribe. Blackbird, this is a gruesome trip. It's a nightmare, but the silent words of God is great parts my lips. So when you take this message through the middle passage so gracefully, tell my people that as they see you, they see me. So that was just explaining the gruesome trip that our people had taken. And even though we're not there anymore, I'm just telling them, let my people know that I'm going to be strong, be okay, I'm going to survive. But a couple of the governors now want to take African studies out of the school system. The ones that have it, it's not that all of them have it anyway. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many out there know that vanilla ice cream was something that African Americans during the Jim Crow era in the South, they were not allowed to eat vanilla ice cream, only chocolate. They said the ice cream was too pure for black people to eat. So if you were eating it, you might got it smashed in your face. But I wrote something, vanilla ice cream rule. Did you know that eating a vanilla ice cream was denied in the South to black people? And this was not just word of mouth. It was designed to teach children rules of segregation during the Jim Crow era. What a terrible situation. It could not be eaten in public except on the 4th of July. To this custom, blacks had to comply. They could, of course, eat chocolate ice cream anywhere, though they felt the sweet white vanilla was none to compare. Maya Angelou, our great poet, spoke it. Such knowledge she brings. In her autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, she said people of stamps were so racist that a black man couldn't eat vanilla ice cream, while excluding July 4th, chocolate had to be their dream. Many Sundays when the family would come together to meet, they couldn't wait for this sweet treat. It was time to bring out the ice cream churn and watch their mouths water as they waited their turn. They had their nerves. We were unhurt, because a black man named Jackson perfected this tasty dessert, and another one invented the ice cream scoop. Yes, we are a great ethnic group. Now this was a custom, not really a law, but blacks were better off if this is not what the white man saw. Vanilla ice cream and its sweetness was viewed by Southern whites as the American dream. But as always, this was something to the extreme. And I put this in here because a lot of people don't know we just left the 4th of July. But when the Jim Crow law finally lifted, we could finally eat vanilla ice cream, not just chocolate. And that's so, isn't that foolish? So that goes to show, that's why we need to know our history and appreciate that. Took our invention and ran away with it. That's one of the poems I wrote, and I think we all should know that. A cartoon of Betty Boop, but Betty Boop was actually an African American lady, but they put her in the cartoons as she portrayed a white lady. But she sang at the Cotton Club, and the lady used to go there every time that Esther would come and perform, and she copied her, mimicked her style, her voice, because Betty Boop had a shrill, high voice like a little kid. But she took her to court, and Betty Boop won. Betty Boop. Betty Boop's real name, in fact, I have it here. Her real name was Esther Jones. And she danced in the Cotton Club and sang. And they got the nerve to get upset over Little Mermaid. My goodness. If you are interested in the book, you can contact me on Facebook under Jameela Ali. It's being shipped right now throughout America, so what your best bet would be to contact me through inbox. I will in turn contact you and see what you would want, how many you would want, and where to send it. If you're here in Milwaukee, it's easy. You can just get it shipped in a day or so. I would like to add, if anyone has a class or group of people or citizens, young people, old, that they would like me to come and speak to them, I would also be available, and you can also contact me there through Facebook, Jameela Ali.